Hey everybody, it's good to be back with you again. A special welcome to our students at South. I hope you're all doing well. As always, I have my son Jared with us. And Jared, last time we started out with, any comments that were made on our video. So any new comments on our last video?
Yes, we do.
Okay, what do you got there?
You look very handsome in your white chef jacket.
Huh. It's kind of nice to know that there's some ladies out there that have some good taste.
That was another comment from Grandma.
Grandma? She doesn't even have a computer. How is she doing all these comments? Okay, any other comments, Jer?
Here's an interesting one. Would love to see you cook an Italian dish.
I think we could do that. I'd love to do that.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
There's more.
Okay.
I would also like to see you do the laundry, take the garbage out, and do the dishes.
Who's that from?
That one's from Mom.
Okay, well, that aside, Jared, what do you think? What would be a good Italian dish that we could do that we could teach everybody to make?
I was thinking we could make Giambotta.
So, Jared, what is Giambotta?
Well, it's basically an Italian stew where each region has their own variation. For instance, the southern region of Italy only uses vegetables, while the northern region also uses Italian sausage, which we're going to use today.
Okay, and I'm assuming we're going to use garlic sausage?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Okay, let's get started. Well, Jared, it looks like you got some wonderful ingredients here. What do we actually need to get started?
Well, you're going to need some giardiniera.
So giardiniera, you can either use mild or hot, right, depending on what your preference is.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know that this is kind of like pickled vegetables that are in here. Giardiniera, actually, the root word actually means kind of like garden, and you get the vegetables, okay?
Yeah.
So that's that. And what do we got here?
We have some diced tomatoes.
Awesome. Looks like organic diced tomatoes. Wonderful. What do you got next?
And we have some Italian sauce.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. That smells wonderful. I love that garlic smell. Speaking of garlic, looks like you got some garlic here. How much is this, Jared?
That's about 4 cloves.
4 cloves, okay. And what do you got next?
And we have some potatoes.
Potatoes, and how much do you have cut up there? They're like diced potatoes.
Everything else is about 2 cups.
So 2 cups, okay. What do you got
same
there?
Same thing with the green bell pepper.
Green bell peppers, okay.
You have the carrots.
Jared, I actually have a joke about carrots and even celery.
I bet you do.
Yeah. So a guy walks into a doctor's office, and he's actually got a carrot sticking out of his ear and a celery stalk sticking out of his nose. So he goes up to the doctor. He says, I'm really not feeling well. And the doctor said, hey, right off the bat, I could see you're not eating right.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so you also got some mushrooms. Speaking of mushrooms, I could see that the carrots were kind of sitting close to the mushrooms, probably getting a little friendly. The carrots are probably thinking, hey, this is a fun guy to be with. I actually got another story about the carrots, Jared. I actually had a friend who was able to take a carrot and cut it down and actually play it as a flute. Basically, she was able to look at sheet music and actually play the carrot just like a flute. It was unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's nothing. I actually knew someone else that was able to take a corn cob and play it as if it was an oboe. It was unbelievable. Of course, she was just able to play by ear.
Oh, this is really corny.
We got the carrots, you get the celery. What do we got here?
Zucchini.
Zucchini, and you got the mushrooms. So, Jared, there is quite a bit of preparation that goes on to get all these vegetables cut up, right?
Yeah.
So what's the next thing that we have to do once we get all this set?
Well, next we are going to brown the sausage.
Sounds great. So we're going to have to go over to the stove?
Correct.
Okay, let's do it. So, Jared, I know that we have to put some olive oil in this pot first. So that's what I'm going to do first, right? Okay.
Yes.
We're going to put a little olive oil in here, all right? Okay. So I'll put this over here, and then we're going to put a flame on here that is about medium high. All right. Make sure the olive oil kind of gets all over. Okay.
Now you're going to add in your garlic.
Okay, so I'm going to take the garlic here, put it in here. And then next, I'm going to take this wonderful Italian sausage, and it's in a bulk form. And I'm just going to kind of start taking pieces out here like this. And then all we're looking to do is try to brown it a little bit. It looks like it's pretty well cooked here, Jared, and it's really nicely browned. So, Jared, what do we put in first with the sausage?
Next is going to be your giardiniera.
So giardiniera, and what did we say, about 3 tablespoons or so? So
Yeah,
I'm going
I'd
to have
say
them
so.
kind of heaping tablespoons, okay? So that's the second one. And like I said, I'm not going to totally measure that out.
Next are your hard vegetables like the carrots.
Okay, so we want to get this in here. All right, okay.
And your potatoes.
Potatoes. All right, okay. What do we got next?
Got the bell peppers.
Bell peppers. Okay, good.
The celery.
Celery. Got that.
Zucchini.
Zucchini. Wow, there's a lot of vegetables in here, Jared. This is awesome. This is really awesome.
And we got some mushrooms today.
Got some mushrooms. And then the last thing we have is what, Jared?
We have the diced tomatoes.
Diced tomatoes. We're just gonna get this kind of put in here. So Jared, I think the final thing that we have to actually put in here is a cup of water. I know that usually when you make this, you actually put a cup of white wine in there, but we're just gonna put water in here, okay? So 1 cup of water, and that'll kind of, you know, create kind of a juice with the tomatoes and all the vegetables. And man, if you look in here, this just looks absolutely wonderful. So Jared, you know, Mom just made a suggestion. Maybe we could add a little bit more flavoring to this. And so she suggested adding a little bit of garlic powder. All right, so a little bit of garlic powder, even though there's some garlic in the sausage. And then she said definitely add some onion powder.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get some onion powder in here, okay? You can also make this with onions, right? But we just added some onion powder. This looks like some Italian seasoning, so I'm gonna put some Italian seasoning on here. And finally, a little bit of black pepper, so here we go. So Jared, since the last time that we did our video, we got a brand new puppy. Her name is Bella, and she's a Cavapoodle, and she is just awesome. So do you wanna say hello while we're waiting for our Giambotta to get done? Okay, all right, say hi. Good girl.
I just waited for this to cool down a little bit,
Okay.
and it's done.
All right, let's try it out, Jer. Let's see how it goes. That is wonderful. What a great taste. All the different vegetables, the Italian sausage, just perfect, Jared. Thank you so much once again for helping us out. And to all my students at South, hang in there. We're gonna get through this. I know it's been difficult and I miss you terribly. So see you next time.
Yeah.